This method is something that can kickstart your eBay sales, but this is only the first punch of long 12 round boxing match. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person. So guys, I've got something special for you today. I was battling with myself if I should tell you that or not. For selfish reasons really, I'm not going to lie. I've got some aces in my sleeves, and really I don't want to share them, every single one of them, with whole world. You know how it is, guys. There are things that work, but as soon as everybody and his brother starts to do it, then it suddenly stops to work. So yeah, this method is something that I use very, very seldom. I mean, when I'm desperate. I've used it maybe 3-4 times in last 6 years, and last time I've done it was in October-November 2023, and this was the thing that kick-started my journey to get my sales back after that. eBay Geddon in summer 23. This is the method that I have promised you when I was talking about sales cap, as it works for that sales cap as well. If you believe in that sales cap and for whatever reason you think eBay is capping your sales, this method will help you to break that cap. If you want to screw it really, it should break that cap. You should see, basically after using that method, you should see your sales going up and staying there if you follow, yeah. And it will also works the trick when your sales have dried up and for a significant period of time you were not able to bring them back up. That should give you that kickstart to get them back. So if you have lost half of your sales in April, June, and you still didn't get them back, this may help you. And to be honest, I've used it both for dried up sales and to push my sales to the next level, and it has worked in both cases. Now, the most important thing is to understand that this is not a magic bullet. It's not like you do it and suddenly you are in sunny uplands. You will have to follow up. It's literally a first punch of the long 12-round battle, 12-round boxing match. Yeah. Also, it doesn't work 100% of times. It may be the case that you will have to do it once, wait to see results, and if these are not there, you will have to do it again. And even if it will work, you won't see dramatic positive changes overnight. Guys, it's a long haul. We are talking about 90 days. So after doing that method, you will have to follow for 90 days, at least 90 days, giving the algorithm incentives to keep sending you more and more traffic. In fact, I dare to say you will have to follow till the day you retire, basically, because that's what eBay is at the moment. If you don't give algorithm the incentives, you won't get traffic, basically. Remember one thing, guys, if you want more sales, you need to make some sales first. Guys, eBay will not give you sales because your items are great. There are millions of great items on eBay. You have to take the stick, literally take the stick and poke algorithm. Hey, give me more traffic. Give me better traffic, better placement. I want more sales. Yeah, I deserve more sales. I deserve better traffic. eBay wants you to sell. eBay wants you to convert the traffic. If you will make some sales, eBay will reward you with more traffic, better placement. But it will not give you better placement just because eBay believes in you and your abilities to sell. You have to prove yourself. You will not get promoted in military if you haven't proved yourself. And it's the same on eBay. Prove yourself and the eBay will give you better traffic, better placement. Now, I call this method the auction bomb, and I'll soon explain you why I call it this way. Basically, it's about getting the momentum, getting that velocity of sales, and as soon as you get it, everything seems to be a lot easier than it was. Please watch this video to the end, because initially it may sound like a lot of rubbish, but when all the pieces of the puzzle will fall into the places, it will make sense. The purpose of that method is to get a lot of sales on one day, like a massive amount, like 50% more than your good day is. Yeah, last time I've done it, my good day was like 70-80 quid, and I had 125 on one day. Do you get me? We say in Poland, you get inside with the door, taking the door with you. Yeah, get inside of the building, taking the door with you. Yeah, kick the door and get in. That's what you need to do. A lot of sales in one day. You need to show the algorithm, hey, I had a lot of sales in one day, and then I have managed the workload. I've done everything by the book. Everything has been dispatched on time. Everything has been delivered to customer. Customers are happy. Customers left me positive feedback. Hey, I deserve more than you are giving me. That's why it may not work for the first time. When there is a problem, late delivery, or other ball dropping on your behalf or outside of your control, it may not work. So you may have to do it again, because everything has to be spot on. You need to show the algorithm that you deserve more sales, better traffic, better placement, more traffic, because you are doing your job great. You are not dropping the ball. You are not causing trouble. You are not causing bad buyer's experience. And you are selling. You are selling. eBay doesn't want to waste resources on you. You are using the traffic that eBay sends you to convert it into sales, and eBay earns money on those sales, and eBay earns money on that traffic. eBay earns money thanks to traffic that it sends to your account. So you have to show them, hey, I'm taking your resource, your traffic, and I'm making you money out of that. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you are providing positive buyer's experience, because that's what it is. Everything on time and some positive feedback at the end of it. It's kind of like throw enough shit on the wall and some will stick. Yeah, and when it sticks, next time when you throw some shit, there will be even more that sticks. And next time you throw some shit, it will be even more than sticks. And this way, eBay will give you more and more and better traffic and better placements, and you will convert more and more and more and more. If that makes sense, yeah. You have to show eBay that you deserve better, yeah, better. So, what can you do to get a lot of sales on one day? You have to be smart. You need to use auctions. Why auctions? Because Auctions give you more control over the fact when your items sell. If you list item on Buy It Now, you've got no control over when it sells. It can sell an hour after you've listed it. It can sell next day, next week, next month, next year. You've got no control when customer will pull the trigger and buy it. With auctions, you've got at least some control, because it doesn't matter when the bid has been made. Because if the bid has been made on first day, on second day, or on the last day, it doesn't really matter, because the item will sell when auction will end. And if all your auctions end at the same day, then you will have all those sales on that day. This way you can get a lot of sales on the same day, and this is what you want. Then all you need to do is prompt all those customers to pay you as quickly as possible. Yeah, you don't want to wait 3-4 days for them to pay. You need as many sales on the day as possible, and you will need a lot of auctions. I mean a lot of auctions. That's why I call it an auction bomb. You need at least a quarter to third of your shop. So if you have 1,000 items in your shop, you will need at least 250-300 auctions. The more, the better. Yeah, but you can't just turn every single item in your shop into the auctions, because you will need those Buy It Nows to follow up. Yeah, you need to make a second punch, a third punch, fourth punch with those Buy It Nows. So ideal situation would be if you could leave those 1,000 Buy It Nows in your shop that we were talking about a second ago, yeah, as they are. You leave them in your shop, you keep them in your shop as they are, the 1,000 Buy It Nows, and you list 300 new items as auctions, if that makes sense. Or like in my case, I had 1,500 items in my shop and I have listed 500 auctions. Most of them were new, and about 100-150 were items that I have ended, sold similar, turned them into auctions instead of Buy It Nows. If you want to convert your Buy It Nows to auctions and back, I've made a video about how to do it fairly painlessly. Right. Basically, you need something that will attract algorithm, and then algorithm will show it to your customers and it will attract them to your items. And please don't tell me auctions don't work, because nobody is buying on auctions anymore. Have you tried it? Have you tried it, or is it just a gut feeling? When was the last time that you have used auctions on a regular basis in any significant number? I hate people who say auctions don't work, but the last time they have used auctions was 2015. Auctions don't work for you because you are still using them like you were using them 20 years ago. And time has changed. Auctions still have their place on eBay, but you have to know how to use them to your advantage. Go on eBay, make a search, check first 100 results, and count how many auctions are there. In UK, in categories that I sell, I can get 40 auctions in first 100 results. If you consider that, if you take all the listings on eBay, it's like 20 to 80, 20 auctions, 80 Buy It Nows, or even 10 to 19, 90. I mean, there is way much more Buy It Nows than there is auctions, and yet in search results, it's almost equal. It's almost equal. Auctions are overrepresented in search results. eBay algorithm gives them preferential treatment. So if you list all those auctions on Saturday evening, so they will finish next Saturday evening, I find 7 p.m. being the best time. If you are in US, obviously you've got the time zones. I don't know. I have never lived in a country with different time zones, so you will have to work it out yourself. I would say 7 p.m. Central Time, so you are kind of in the middle, if that makes sense. So 6 on one side, 8 on the other side, 7 in the middle. Now list those auctions with your buy it now prices, with offers on. If you normally have offers on, if you don't normally have offers on, don't switch them on auctions. Now you will have to have about 2 hours when your auctions are ending, because you are going to get a lot of last minute offers and you want to be on your phone or in front of your computer to address those offers, accept them, counter them, whatever. We need those sales on that day, and it doesn't matter if it's an hour before the end of auctions or it's the end of auctions. We need them on that day. So accept those offers, those last minute offers, when it suits you, when the price is decent, when the price is reasonable. Then you will have also a significant number of last minute bids. I mean significant number of last minute bids. Get those sales, prompt them to pay. If they won't pay on Saturday evening, prompt them again on Sunday morning, prompt them again on Sunday evening. You need as many items paid by Monday dispatch, as many as you can. Now, why are we doing this on Saturday, not on Sunday, for example? I have told you, all the pieces of the puzzle will fall into places. Guys, at this point, shit gets crucial, because you are not done yet. You've got all those sales, but you are not done yet. In fact, you are not even halfway through. Use the Sunday to pick and pack your orders. Yeah? You will have time to find everything, pack everything, and, prepare everything to be ready for Monday morning. But don't print your shipping labels yet. Don't print shipping labels yet. Make everything ready, so all you need is slapping the label and it's done. Now on Monday morning, wake up early, check if there is anything that has sold overnight, or there are any people that have paid for those auctions that they didn't pay on Saturday and Sunday. Pick and pack those items, make them ready, and when everything is ready, and really you don't want anything to be left behind, you don't want any unpaid items, you don't want any ready to dispatch items, everything is ready, print the labels, slap them on your packages, on your parcels. You want to clear it to zero. Don't dust it. Nobody is left behind, like they say. This is partially beyond your control, but I'm telling you what it is and what you want. You want to clear it to zero. No unpaid items, no items that are paid, ready to dispatch, and they are left behind. You need to clear it to zero. If you leave something behind, you've just screwed it, and you must probably, it will not work, and you will have to do it again. But don't give up, follow to the end, because sometimes it's still, there is a still chance for it to work. But what you want is clear it to zero. Slap your labels on your parcels, go to your parcel shop. Now, if your parcel shop opens at 9, You want to be there 9. I mean sharp. If you can't make it, be there as early as possible. But with that method, you want perfection. You want to clear it to 0. You want your items to be scanned into the system as early as possible. You want the system to upload the tracking to eBay. You want those items to be taken out and being in transit as soon as you can, because system needs to see that you've done your bit and shit is moving to customers. Yeah, and at this point, crucial part, you need to pray. You need to pray, my brother. You need to pray, my sister. You want everything to be delivered on time. No ball dropping, no missing parcels, no problems at all. I know it's beyond your control. That's why I say pray, as there is nothing else you can do. If everything goes according to the plan, you are onto a winner. If the rest of your listings, your buy it nows, if they are ready, they are good items, priced correctly, you've made sure that they are as similar to each other so they can give you green waves, if you can list some listings, some new listings, list them. Get a grip and never let it go. Yeah, get that velocity, get the wheels spinning, and don't ever let them stop. Poor man's method works the trick here in this point. You want to make some sales out of those buy it nows. You want to use that velocity that auctions gave you to sell some buy it nows, and more buy it nows, and more and more and more and more and more. Guys, what's the purpose of this method? 3 things. You want to show the algorithm that you are making sales. That's why you need everything ending on the same day. You don't want 20 sales spread across whole week. You want all 20 sales in a cluster. Yeah? Number 2, you want to show the algorithm that you can cope with a workload. Remember, you want more sales than you get on your good day. You want to go overboard with the workload. You need to show eBay that you can handle twice as much as it gives you. And number 3, you want to show the algorithm that you've cleared everything to 0. You've done your bit as good as you could. Items have been dispatched. Items have been dispatched super early. Tracking is moving super early. And at the end of the day, everything has been delivered and you've ended up with positive feedbacks. Obviously not 100%, not all of them will give you positive feedback, but at least some will. If they will receive their items super quick, they will give you feedback. Guys, I don't care that you say that nobody reads feedback. Yeah, algorithm does read feedback. Trust me, eBay has confirmed that many times. It's not only checking if the feedback is positive, it actually looks for certain words in the feedback. So words like as described, quick delivery, good communication, and stuff like that. eBay algorithm looks for those words in your feedback. And at the end of the day, you should get more sales. And when you carry on doing good job, dispatching everything, nobody is left behind, dispatching on time, not dropping the ball, it should slowly start to picking up. And within 90 days, 180 days, you should be able to significantly grow your sales without expanding your shop, like I have done. But if you expand your shop at the same time, you may even quadruple your sales. Yeah, but it will all take time, and you can't drop the ball. You have to be able to handle the workload. As soon as you handle the workload, you are showing eBay, yes, I can handle the traffic that you are giving me, so you can give me a little bit more. And that's it, guys. I swear by this method. I firmly stand by this method. For me, it's kind of last ditch of defense. Yeah, I do it when I hit the wall, when nothing else works, because really that method tends to cock up your schedule. Yeah, as you've got so many items ending on one day, because then you are using a lot of your free listing allocation on one day. Then you have all that workload that you have to sort in one day. So for me, it's not the method that I would use, every other week, just like that. I've used it few times and it has always worked for me to some degree. But it's important to get everything right. You need to show algorithm that you are the good guy and you deserve better traffic, better placement in search results, more impressions. Don't jump your head first. Prepare yourself for this method because you don't want to screw it up. You don't want to leave items behind. You don't want to have a situation when you've sold shitloads of stuff but you can't find 2 of them. And you've looked everywhere and you have to cancel the order. Then it's forget it. Forget it. Yeah? If you will dispatch late, if you will cancel the order, you're done. You're done. It will not work. It will not work. You've used your resources, you've used your free listing allocation, and you will get nothing out of it. It will be literally counterproductive. You would do better without even starting this exercise. One more thing, almost forgotten. The best time to use this method, at least in UK, I can't be sure about US, but in UK it's the last Saturday of the month. So auctions start on the last Saturday of the month and finish on first Saturday of the next month. You need to have those auctions ending when people have still money. They still have money to spend. Yeah? And then when the auctions end in the new month, you've got full free listing allocation for the new month and you can do something with it to address what has happened. Yeah? You've got those buy it nows to follow up with them, and you can do some end and sell similar stuff and things like that, because it's a new month. You don't want to do this method and then you don't have free listing allocation and you can't do anything. You have to work with what you've got. With that being said, again, with US, I don't know, because I don't know when you guys are paid. I think you are paid twice a month on Thursdays. I'm not sure, so you will have to work it out when is the best time of the month to do that method. Okay guys, with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. I wish you all the best with this method and I wish you very great week. Let me know in the comments if it has worked for you. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye bye.